Hi, thanks for thinking about using me as your traveling notary. Sometimes you can save some money by screening and recruiting your own witnesses. And I hope that you'll do that. Sometimes, though, that can backfire. So here's some guidance about how to do it successfully. Your witness needs to be witnessing your signature, A, at the same time that you sign. So you can't sign it now and have them witness it later. And B, they must be in the same room as you when you sign. So you can't sign it here and have them witness it from afar by cell phone or internet or something like that. So the first criterion for a witness, they should be a reliable person who's going to show up on time. If your witness doesn't show up on time and they're not there in person with their ID, I can't use them as a witness and I can't notarize. Second, please screen your witnesses for ID. First, it has to be government issued. So it could be a driver's license, it could be a Pennsylvania ID card, it could be a passport. There are some other government issued IDs that would work. It can't just be a Costco card or credit card. Second, that ID can't be expired. Check that expiration date. Third, that ID needs either the person's signature or photo so I can check it and see that it's them. Fourth, that ID must be physically in their hot little hand with them. It can't be a copy of an ID. They can't just tell me they have ID. I have to examine it. Another major criterion in a witness or anyone signing is that their mental status. They have to both appear and report being alert and completely sober. So please make sure your witnesses know they cannot come from just drinking at a bar. Make sure that you're not trying to recruit someone as a witness who might happen to be medicated for pain. For example, your roommate in the hospital, or the very elderly fella down the hall who seems a little foggy and we're not sure about his status in terms of medication or dementia. I can't use them either. Finally, do recruit and schedule your witnesses. Please do not plan to snag someone in the hall, including staff at your nursing home or hospital. In my experience, the staff are such lovely people and they would love to help. But in many cases, their employers strictly prohibit them from witnessing. In some cases, maybe the administrator would be allowed to witness, but she's not in and it doesn't work. So if the person is not present in the room with the right kind of ID, clean and sober, at the time and place that you're notarizing, I'm not allowed to notarize, and I would then, by law, have to refuse service. And even though I'd feel bad, I would refuse service. So I hope that this helps you to successfully recruit someone. If the only guy who can make it during your appointment time is your cousin Wally, who's never been on time, he's a little unreliable and might not remember his license, right? Or he does tend to drink all times of the day, just don't recruit him. So if you have trouble rustling up at the specific time that you need them, the right kind of witnesses, I can do it for you for a fee. I prefer that you find your own, but only if they're good ones, because we want your notarization to go forward and be successful. I hope that these guidelines have been helpful to you, and as always, if there are any questions at all, don't hesitate to call me.